Let's say you want to execute a certain block of code based on a condition being true, but at the same time you would like to execute a certain other block of code if that very same condition is false. How would you exactly do that? There are different ways of how this can be achieved, and one of the ways is something which I've already got on this console. So you can see that I've got this condition and I am trying to execute this block of code if the condition is true, which is quite straightforward. We've seen it in the previous video. But then I've got an other if condition in which I've used this logical not operator just before the condition. And what it will do is that it will take the output of this condition and negate it. And then based on that, it will execute this second block of code. So let's say if this condition is false, it will negate it to true, and because you have got a true after your if keyword as a condition, then this block of code will be executed. So what we are trying to achieve in this small piece of code is either print out this if the condition is true, or print out this second statement if that very same condition is false. That is what is in essence this code is trying to do. And then at the end, whatever the outcome of this condition is, we will have this execution complete being printed out. So if I press enter, okay, so I think I need to put this in another set of brackets because the syntax doesn't allow me to do it. So I will put this logical not operator inside a set of brackets, and now let me just I will, in fact, let me clear the other things in console. So now I've got this logical not inside this this set of brackets, and if I press enter, you will see that the condition was true. So we have height is greater than 6 being printed out, and because this was true, only this part of the code was executed, and this was completely ignored because this is going to be executed when our primary condition will be false. And then we can see that execution complete has been printed out at the very end. Now I'll give you another example where I will try to set the height as 6. And what will happen in this scenario is that this condition is going to become false. So this statement will be ignored. And because the primary condition is false, this logical not operator will negate our condition and make the whole Boolean value as true. So when you put a logical not operator ahead of an expression which is false, then it will become true, and this part of the code is going to be executed. So let me try to execute it once more, and now you can see that it prints out height is not greater than 6, which is this statement over here. And we can see that height is definitely not greater than 6. We have set it to 6 just now. In the first example, the height's actual value was 7. That's why the condition became true. So you can achieve that by using two if statements, but there's another way how you can achieve that, and that is through the use of if else condition. So this is your primary condition. If this condition is going to be true, this block of code is going to be executed as we expect it to be. But if your condition is going to be false, then the else part of the code will be executed. So if I press enter and I see that it is giving me the same output, that height is not greater than 6, because this condition was false. Let me give you a quick example, very small example very quickly. So let me put it back to 7 height. So now if I try to run the same code using if else, I know the condition is true, so this part of the code should be ignored, and we should only have height is greater than 6 being printed out along with execution complete. So let me press enter, and I can see that height is greater than 6, which is over here, and execution complete has also been printed out. So you can use any of those two approaches. The only thing is if else looks a bit elegant as an approach. You don't have to write two separate if conditions. You don't have to check the condition twice. If you've checked it once, you know that it's either going to be true or false, and if it's going to be false, you can use just this else, and there's no need to check the same condition again using another if statement, and you can rely on this else that it will do the job for you.